Boy, is that big mouth getting himself in trouble.
He is?
Is he? He's trying to get us into war. Didn't you read the papers?
Not lately.
Neither did I. But I listen. I hear things. Oh, they hate him. In his own district, they hate him. He couldn't get elected again, not to nothing.
Mr. LaGuardia won on strike, and that's all I know. And, he got elected to Congress, right?
That's another thing. They was talking about that over at the wigwam. How come they let that little squirt walk off with the whole 14th district right under their noses? And I give my opinion. Overconfidence, I says. And one of the real important guys there, he says to me, Floyd McDuff, you're only walking a beat now, but mark my words, someday I expect you to be in city management.
I bet you will too. I believe in you, Floyd.
He says there's an opening in the sewer department. Just think for a savvy guy like me.
Really?
And you know what he says? He says, with a kind of a wink, you know, he says, you may not be the smartest guy in the force, but you're loyal.
And what did you say to him?
I says, Judge, thank you.
That was real smart.
See? I got a good thing going. As long as that little wop don't ruin it all. Why can't that damn do-gooder keep his hands off little old New? Little old New York's been good enough for me, good enough for me, good enough for me. Little old New York's been good enough for me. Keep your hands off little old New York. Don't want no agitator, wild crusader, getting us in some war, drafting all of the boys. No one knows what it's for. Good thing that roly poly, holy moly, went to Washington town. Right now, she's wide open. Here's hoping she'll always be this way. Right now, she's wide open. If he don't like it here, he don't have to stay. Little New York's been good enough for me, good enough for me, good enough for me. Little New York's been good enough for me. Lots of glory. Little New York, we got a golden goose here.
Mine and Lucy, all the pickets are free. Let your congressman be down in Washington, D.C. That way we're all in clover.
With enough left over to tip a copper like me. That's my little New York. This town has 4 million and more million are headed right this way. This town has 4 million. There's millions to be made. It's happening every day. Little New York's been good enough for me, good enough for me, good enough for me. Little New York's been good enough for me. Keep your hands off little New York. Little New York's been big enough for me, big enough for me, rich enough for me. Little New York's been